Are we recording?
We are recording, and we are recording episode 94 of the pod.
Let's go.
Hey, do you know who's here right now?
Mountain Dew?
On cue also. And
the dew has been opened.
Yes, your favorite guest of the podcast is back, the Michael Fuller.
Bring on the controversy.
Michael, how are you doing?
I feel based.
You look very
wholesome,
Joseph Stalin-like.
A little under the weather right now, but still fun for the whole family.
He's fun for the whole family, and that means this podcast is also fun for the whole family. So get your family together and listen in to episode 94 of the Until Next Week podcast.
Do it.
Just do it.
But we're back. We are back with episode 94 of the Until Next Week podcast. Yes, everybody is cheering for you right now, Michael. I was going to say this originally in the intro, but then we had Michael talk, and I was like, I'll just let him say his thing, say he's based, good for the whole family, etc. But recently at church, one of our pastors, Jonathan, he was talking about like hyperbole.
He's not a pastor.
And I was thinking, this is kind of resonated with me quite a bit. He was talking about how people just always say the craziest things. He was going through different examples, one after another. And then he's like, even times where people are like, hey, this is our year. And they're a Dallas Cowboys fan. Like, that's just crazy. That's hyperbole. It never will happen. And I immediately thought of you. I tried to find you, but then I realized you were in the kids ministry.
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming teaching, not actually being a kid.
I was not being a kid. I think I was setting everything up and running the flow and all that jazz. And obviously I heard it at the first gathering.
Did you leave immediately, or how did that make you feel?
No, I knew it was going to happen because Jonathan came up to me at 7 a.m. and said, hey, I just need to get ahead of this and apologize because I'm taking a dig at the Cowboys, and it's definitely about you.
Yeah, I was going to say it's definitely because of you. Because how often do you wear a Des Cottet shirt to church?
I'm wearing it right here, right now.
Mm-hmm. And George, you got a Post Malone look going right now.
I look good.
Yeah, you do. You look.
Know who else looks good?
Michael Fuller.
Michael James Fuller.
Michael, why are you here?
Because, speaking of Post Malone, like in Fortnite, when you load up on the bus, you got to drop. And I loaded up on that bus and said, we're dropping in Springfield.
That's so true.
Are you talking Nah, I'm not going that route.
About
the restroom.
Taylor Swift?
No. Just dropping in the bathroom.
No,
Whoa.
I don't drop in bathrooms.
Ew.
Wait, where?
I'm alive. I don't drop dead in my bathroom.
Oh, okay, you took it a different way than I did. Are you on the phone, Dane?
No, I'm listening to stuff.
He's listening to a separate podcast or something as we're recording. He's
probably listening to the Man Wagon podcast.
Shout out Joshua Schmitz. He's just
his
done
favorite
with this.
communist.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to. I remember things.
Okay, well, while you're saying or doing that, I will just mention to everybody, hey, we're still on the road to 100,000 5-star reviews, and we're almost sort of there to the 100 5-star review mark. So if you have not left us a 5-star review, do that.
To all my loyal followers, please like, subscribe, leave a 5-star review, and then comment and leave a voice memo.
Do all that.
It might get played on the pod.
Most likely, there'll be a lot of new listeners this episode that are all friends of Michael. So shout out to all y'all. Please subscribe, leave 5 stars, do all the good things. And then while you're at it, buy a couple pickleball paddles from Friday Pickleball with
Friday Pickleball Samuel 1144.
No, 14434. Someone did that earlier today, and it was a nice little notification. So shout out.
Can we get that code one more time?
Huh?
Can we get that code one more time?
Yeah, Samuel 14434.
Samuel 14434
on Friday Pickleball for their paddles. You got to buy 2 of them, same type, good deal. Please do that, and yeah, just do all those things in honor of Michael. Okay, is that good for you? Yeah.
No, it's not good for me.
Dane, why are you so distracted right now?
I'm coming up with our main topic thing.
I thought we were doing this before, and then you guys were getting on me because I wasn't ready.
Yeah, we're ready.
So I put in the list.
We're ready.
We're
so ready.
You barely said anything so far.
What do you mean? We're so ready.
We're at 94 episodes in, and you can't be prepared yet.
Your assignment's past due.
If I'm being honest, I was watching the Padres game.
Who's winning?
I don't know. It just started.
Well, I think the Padres are going to win because we got Yu Darvish going. By we, I mean us Cardinals fans. Yeah, we just don't want the Dodgers anymore, you know?
I would rather the Dodgers over the Padres.
Why?
The Padres are a bunch of punks.
Padres have never won a World Series, and they have Mike Schilt, the former Cardinals manager, who we disrespectfully just sent off to see.
Unceremoniously
when he won 17 games in a row, single-handedly. It was all him. And then we let him go to the Padres, and now they're looking good. So shout out to the Cardinals front office. You're doing a great job, sort of. Okay. Well, no one is really saying anything right now, so I
I'm
guess
saying things.
You are?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
All right, let's go. I'm
Okay.
ready.
Yeah, I was getting some of my updates from the week, and then we can get some of yours and Michael's and everything else, and kind of go from there.
My knees hurt.
Michael, you've been pretty tame so far, and I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
That's because he's voting blue.
That's right. Vote blue all the way through.
Vote blue if you drink moo.
Drink moo?
Yeah, like milk.
Yeah, I understand. Moo meant milk.
You understand now that we've explained it to
Yes,
you.
yes. Thank you so much. Oh, brother. This guy stinks. So, updates from the week. I played pickleball this past week, and it was without Dane because he didn't respond to my text message when I sent him one. It was last Saturday. I sent you a text like, hey, you busy? You ran that morning, but you just didn't respond. And I was a little disappointed.
My body was shutting down.
I figured that was the case.
I saw that on your Strava.
I ran 17 this morning.
Shout out.
Epic.
I know.
That's pretty good.
Next Friday is 20.
And then when is the marathon?
November 3rd.
Okay. So that was my updates from the week. Just listen to Dane's updates. But anyway, played pickleball last week. I went by myself and I was like, I'll find someone. And of course, I didn't really go out very aggressively trying to get a partner. But eventually, after standing there for about 15 minutes by myself, some other guy walked up and was like, hey, anybody want to play? I'm like, I got you. So, we went out there, found a couple other people as well, and I think I brought everybody down again.
Not again.
It was a little disappointing. I felt like I was really letting them down, and I did find out that one of the guys we were playing, I guess, plays in like 4.5 tournaments.
Tell him I can beat him anytime, anywhere.
He would probably beat you. He was pretty solid. But then he was with this other like older guy who was also very capable. There's me and then this other older guy as well. There's two old guys and then like a 21-year-old who's a 4.5 and then me.
Was that Kevin?
No.
This
was just these were random people. Random people.
Were any of them girls?
They were all guys. I didn't, I guess, ask, but I'm assuming they were all guys.
That's true. You're very rude of you to assume.
No, nowadays you never know what's happening. But anyway, we played. I got frustrated and took. I know. Aren't you proud of me?
That was Michael.
Yeah,
That
sure
was
it was.
Dane hit the button. That was not me.
I
That
would
was
never hit a
Dane.
button.
I did make a list of notes afterwards on like everything I need to do so I don't mess up going forward because I did have one good shot. You know, when you start dinking it, they barely hit it over. And like, I'm very lanky. Why am I letting it bounce when I can just like reach over and just like tap it really quick?
That's so true.
And I made that
So
a note.
true. So true.
They told me afterwards, like, hey, you should just keep your paddle up like at all times. Like, don't have it down because a lot of times I'm trying to swing up and then I'm hitting it like a mile in the air and I'm like, I'm sorry. I think they got tired of me apologizing. So I have that as a note as well. Obviously be aggressive on the serves, hit it pretty hard, but also make sure they're safe as well. And I think those are 3 of my notes. I don't know if I had any others.
They can tell that you're a Wisconsin Beaver.
Also, just stay up front. Don't move back. Don't hesitate. Stay at the line because if you start moving back, that's when you get owned.
That's right.
And that's also notes to you, Dane. We got to do this together so that way we can win a tournament one of these days.
Tell whoever that is that they can take their advice, and they can go across the demarcation line in North Korea.
The demilitarized
I thought
zone.
you were going to say the Delaware River.
Exactly.
Yes. So besides pickleball, also just want to point out the Packers are back. We're 3-2. Malik Willis is not our quarterback anymore, and it's Jordan Love time.
Guess who else is 3-2?
A lot of teams.
Your Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys. Surprisingly, you thought they were going to lose like 7 in a row.
No, I said 4 in a row.
4 in a row. And now it's going to be 3 in a row.
It was a good game for them against the Steelers.
It was a great game. I stayed up
good
for
Monday
it.
Night Football.
It was Sunday Night Football.
Oh, that's right. It was. Yeah, the days kind of bleed together.
They would have
I was
lost
like
on Monday.
Days do bleed together.
dying this first half of this week.
Oh, why are you dying?
I don't know. I
forgot about that.
Pale, clammy, and had a fever of 100.5.
So you look like Dane from this past year.
Pretty much, except I didn't lose my testicle.
Whoa.
Prove it.
Allegedly.
Prove it.
Dang it. That live studio audience really gets the laughter going.
They only show up when Michael's here, though.
For context, though, Dane, you do have cancer.
You don't know that.
Wow.
Okay.
Actually, you don't know that because he has not had a checkup in quite a while.
Oh, yeah. Can we get an update on that?
Yep.
January.
It's the same.
It's the same. I just remember back in the early phases of the Dane cancer saga.
It's been over a year now.
You said if anyone
Happy
asked,
anniversary.
happy anniversary.
Well, so
I do to you. We just
Dang
we
it.
cling clangs.
Cling clangs.
So September 15th was my 1-year anniversary, and then October 9th, as in 2 days ago.
And when we're recording, so 4 days ago.
4 days ago.
5 days ago when you're listening, if you listen on Monday.
Unless you listen later than Monday. So October 9th, whatever
Yeah, that's
day
all
that
that
is to
matters.
you. That was my 1 year since starting chemo.
Oh,
Shout
wow.
out.
And then
Did you do anything to celebrate?
No.
Okay.
I worked. And then
I mean, that's good. That's a good way to celebrate.
And then what was it? Oh yeah, November 3rd when I'm running the marathon, right?
Hey, Michael, can you please not cough? I would never do that.
Me either.
I like you last episode.
I was going through some stuff.
I'm going through some stuff now.
Okay.
What's her name?
I was trying to make it through this whole episode without coughing, but I failed miserably.
Michael's crying.
Yeah.
Tell us about her, Michael.
Well,
Oh,
Whoa!
Wow,
she's
you
here.
should ask.
Whoa, it's your
Hey,
fairy
you.
godmother.
Funny you should ask. I'm currently not in an operation at the moment.
That's
I
okay.
am,
Because the operation's accomplished.
operation is not accomplished right now.
Oh man.
Operation
Yeah,
is not
Samuel,
accomplished.
you over there with
Samuel's the
your
only one here with a girlfriend.
And
Yeah.
back to my updates from the week.
Your girlfriend
And
and
also,
your-
she just wanted to know. I don't know if I'll throw this in a poll, so maybe
She's a
just respond.
communist.
No, that's not
She
it.
is a communist.
Respond in the comments, potentially. She wants to know who is the better guest, Michael Fuller, who's here right now, or her, which is Lauren. So you can...
Brother, this guy stinks!
I'm just trying to explain something, okay? So if you want to leave a comment on who's your favorite guest, let us know. There's only one right answer. I don't know who that is to you, but it's someone.
It's Dane.
It is Dane. Okay. Besides the Packers being back and they're 3-2 and they'll win all the rest of the games of the season and everything else, Joe Flacco is also the GOAT. Old man Joe. Do you see that with the Colts?
Oh yeah,
Good old
I see
Joe.
everything
He was the first Colts quarterback with 300 plus passing yards and like,
since Peyton.
I don't know, a very long time. And it's like he just showed up for one game to fill in.
Man,
Probably
Joe
was
Biden
good.
must have been really spry back in his day then.
Whoa.
I don't think Joe Biden played for the Colts.
Oh,
He did.
We're not
He
talking
did.
about
He
him.
was on the Redskins, I think.
Sorry.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wrong Joe.
Well, here's the thing that I think we'd be remiss if we didn't mention.
Yeah.
That Samuel is strutting around with his 2 testicle privilege in a heterosexual relationship and throwing it in our faces.
What am I throwing in your face?
Exactly.
I didn't think we'd go down this route. I was talking about Joe Flacco.
Hey.
Okay. A couple more updates, and then you can talk about your stuff. Like, do your thing. Vanderbilt took down Alabama after Alabama had one of the greatest college football games like last week against Georgia.
I didn't watch
and
it.
that is comical how they lost. Also, I biked for the first time in 11 months, like outdoors on the wide open road with my friend Evan, who's in from Arkansas.
That
Pretty
reminds
good.
me of something that grinds my gears.
Hey, we're not there
For
yet,
later,
Michael.
for later.
Yep. So rode like 20 plus miles, and immediately as I started riding, I'm like, my legs hurt. This is not ideal. I don't know why my legs were so dead. So
Just run more.
I don't think that's. I don't know.
I know what that
longer.
feels like.
I mean, try to bike. I probably should bike more to get back into the swing of things. But we did like 22-ish miles. I think average around like 16 to 17 miles per hour. Pretty good pace, all things considered.
That was me today.
But it was pretty fun. You were running 17 miles per hour?
Did you wear
Yes.
the shirt that says "Daddy's coming" or whatever?
No.
Or don't you have a shirt that says "Daddy's passing you" or something or whatever?
No, I have a hat that says Daddy on it. So that way they know Daddy's passing them
Did
when
you ever
I
buy
pass
that
them.
shirt that said "I have cancer"? Like that says it on the back.
Oh, no.
So
Cancer Boy's passing you.
That
Yeah.
would be wild.
That would be wild.
And they would know because of no, I'm not going that route.
There's a small wager that if I run in a wife pleaser and a do-rag, that I will,
Oh yeah, you can get a new phone,
a new iPhone.
or a newer iPhone than yours.
A new
of
adjacent.
course, you do. What year phone do you have right now?
An iPhone 10.
So in other words,
epic.
a lot of options to choose from as an update.
So many
based
options.
on marketplace
I have the
is wild.
13 mini.
Okay, stop bragging.
Yeah, but 13 mini, what does that even mean?
It means it's the iPhone 13, but it's mini.
How is it mini?
It takes up less room in my pocket, so I have more room for all my dollar bills, y'all.
All phones are mini to me.
Show it to me.
Okay. Getting the phone.
Here it is.
Here we go.
That's huge.
That's a pretty good size. It's adequate.
That's a regular phone.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
mic'd. And then also I've been getting into a lot of podcasts lately, and for some reason I got into the Exorcist files.
That's weird.
Kind of wild.
Quit listening to Satan
The
stuff.
reason was because on Becoming Something with JP Pickleball,
Yeah.
he had like the host of that podcast on his podcast like a week or
Yeah.
sometime in the last like month or two.
Did he
Yeah,
have
a few
John
weeks
Lindell
ago.
on the next week?
No, don't think so. Nah.
I'll be honest, I quit listening to that one.
Which Becoming
The,
Something?
The Exorcist one.
Wait, what do you mean?
I
oh,
didn't
you
listen
listened like
to that
part
episode.
of it?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I just kind of was intrigued. I'm like, okay, what is this? And it was interesting. It was like a dramatization of, I guess, this Catholic priest and all of the exorcisms he's performed, and it's kind of wild.
Allegedly.
Oh, to be Catholic.
Yeah, it is kind of wild though. So I don't
Mackerel
know.
snapping
It's
papists.
a little entertaining. But that's about all my updates from the week. And I know Dane has updates and Michael has updates. I don't know who wants to go first here.
Well, Elizabeth said that Elizabeth Virgil,
Okay, shout out Elizabeth.
longtime fan, first time caller. She said she DM'd me and said that her favorite name of the ones that we drafted last week was Barack Monica Lewinsky Reed.
She messaged me as well, and she was like, "This was like my favorite segment." I'm like, "It was pretty good." Am I right?
It's because we had a bunch of really good callbacks from back in the day.
There's also a lot of editing in that episode, so shout out to Samuel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did you put in the? I
No.
did not.
Oh wait, which one?
I did not have.
No, I might have potentially. This is for Patreon.
I didn't hear
for
it.
Patreon in the future.
Yeah, it's for the Patreon.
Maybe we can release the call with Lindsey because I might have taken that out.
You took the whole call.
It wasn't handled a lot
Lindsey
to the
called
story.
in last week too. Wow.
Oh yeah, with Mark and Tammy.
No. She did not call in. You called her. I'm like, what are you doing?
That
Dude,
doesn't sound
I
like me.
commented on her Instagram post with her cross country student or
Yeah.
her cross country team
Kids.
and I told her, I commented, no fans were broken in the taking of this picture because didn't they break some dude's fan or whatever, and he was freaking out about it.
I don't know
kids
what story
are
you're talking
wild.
about. Yeah.
Kids are wild, and
Kids are wild.
if you have kids at home, raise them to be nice and respectful to their authorities.
That'd be
Yeah.
pretty cool, you know?
Yeah, it would be nice.
Elizabeth is doing that well.
Yeah.
So shout out.
Seems like nice kids.
Hey, my interactions with some of the youths that I see out there makes me hopeful for our future. And some of the things I see on the social medias make me not so hopeful.
And that's why you listen to the Until Next Week podcast for something that's based and fun for the whole family.
Wholesome and fun for the whole
Yes,
family. That's
yes,
right.
I
yes.
asked kids what's a way that we could live more like Jesus this week. And I asked them September 12th this question, and they said maybe we don't fly planes into buildings.
No.
That's what the sixth graders
I
said.
knew where you were going with that because the date.
I know.
I mean, yeah, but there's other ways too. I think there's more practical ways.
I said, quote, well, you're not wrong, but what's more like attainable?
And what's even
ways?
crazier, you said like sixth grade. So
Yeah.
how old are they?
11 or 12.
So they're born like 10 years after that happened. They don't know
Yeah,
anything.
they don't
They don't know anything. They probably haven't seen the footage.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Dang.
crazy.
Okay, so what about your other updates from the week?
We're also planning Nerf wars for the kids.
Oh, so it hasn't happened yet?
No.
So we'll hear about this more in the future.
Kind of.
I'm digging it. Can I join?
No. But we set up the whole West Wing to be a war zone, and it's going to be great. I have to do that tomorrow night.
Oh, that sounds like a political battle
It
ready
is.
to go.
It is. We're
Are
gonna
you
have
doing
a-
it on Election Day?
No,
In
it's
the West
tomorrow.
Wing?
Oh, in the West Wing?
Yeah, January 6th.
It is in the West Wing. And then, Michael's birthday. That's what that is.
That's my birthday.
And then we're having girls' night.
Can I go to that?
No,
Are you going to that?
maybe.
Who is this for?
It's for the girls of Light Company,
Okay, so this is like little girls.
like middle school, high school.
I will
girls,
not
yeah.
be there.
Yeah, don't.
I'm
You're not allowed.
not showing up.
You're not allowed, young man.
I didn't know what we're talking about. Sorry.
I think I have to be there, but I'm not going to be any part of it.
Yeah, you should be in the background just doing the dirty work.
I'm
whatever you need to
unlocking
do.
and locking the door.
That's a
it.
good spot
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I do.
Okay. So Nerf Wars, Girls Night, Elizabeth Virgil.
Yep.
And anything
Cue
else?
Michael.
All
K.
right.
It's K.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
I can't
Michael.
spell.
Well, speaking of that,
Okay, Michael, updates from the week. You haven't been here since episode 69, which was recorded on 420. So
On
how have you
420s.
been?
Gosh, we were so goated at planning that.
I forgot that was it until Michael brought it up. I'm
the
like,
prophecy was fulfilled.
Yeah, it
Low
was.
key.
Yeah, we
Like,
the last time I was on was
we somehow
episode 69.
organized
420.
a podcast to come forth, built a fan base, all for it to have an episode on that day
With
at
Michael.
that time with
Jack
Michael.
Holmgren calling in and talking about
Man.
reptile dysfunction with lizards.
He would never say
Kinda
anything
weird.
controversial.
Yeah,
Or racist.
I think Jack might be one of the
Racist.
lizard people, though.
he is a lizard person,
Jack
just like
is the
Hillary
lizard
Clinton.
person, just
Fun
like
fact
Hillary
though, he
Clinton
did
and Mark Zuckerberg.
He did survive the hurricane.
Oh, he did?
Yes, he was in Tampa.
What about the new one?
That's a new one. He was at.
Wait.
Yeah.
Was he in his
The
front
Tampa-
yard
Tampa
fighting
Bay.
the hurricane with
you
a
know,
lightsaber?
You know where the Rays or stadium was like ripped off? He
Yeah.
was in that city.
Okay. No, the new one that's category 5.
That was the one that just hit.
It already landed?
Where have you been?
I don't know. I just heard about
All
it.
I know
It
is
also
that
hit us like a
Ron
3.
DeSantis better answer Kamala Harris's phone calls.
I'm looking this up. Hurricanes.
You didn't know this hit? Where have you been?
Yeah, it was a category 5.
Originally, then I think it hit as like a 3 or 4.
Oh.
Wow.
So and we'll get to
9,000.
We'll get to someone else later in the pod.
Guys, it hit. This is crazy.
Yeah, go figure.
This is crazy.
Yeah. But he boarded up his condo and then went to like his in-laws. So I don't know what would have been worse, staying there and getting hit by the hurricane or going to his in-laws.
I always forget he's married.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy.
I want his wife to send in one.
Yeah, that'd be funny if his wife sent.
I wonder if he's secretly listening to this and she doesn't know. It's like, hey, what's your darkest secret? Well, there's this podcast.
There's a podcast.
I have said some questionable things at times.
Yeah, she probably knows.
I've been bleeped. But no, he sent me like a Marco Polo the other day, which is like that video sharing.
The worst app ever.
It's okay.
So back when I worked
I just won't say my story anymore. You go, Michael.
no, you say your story. Sorry, it made me think of something.
I was saying, what was I saying? You messed up my train of thought.
Sorry.
You go. I'll think about it.
Well, I was just gonna say.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Back when I worked in EMS.
Okay, I remember now. I'm interrupting you now. He was saying that I kind of got him into podcasts. No, I'm good right now. We don't need the sound effects. He was saying like I kind of got him into podcasts, so he listens to like us primarily. He's listened to like 2 times through, and now he's kind of jumping around episodes to leave like responses that we read at the end of the episodes.
But of course.
And then he also like listens to the Ghostrunners, and then he's also mentioned he listens to the Man Wagon podcast. Shout out.
Communism.
And then his dad has a podcast. They release this like once a month, which is like a Civil War podcast. That's like really long. And then he also listens to a D&D podcast. Go figure.
Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah. D&D.
My favorite characters are
I
the
never knew what that
bards.
meant for a long time.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've never played Dungeons and Dragons.
Dane, you would be a bard.
Oh, who?
They
that
sing. The bards just sing.
I don't want to
They're
sing.
funny.
Dane doesn't sing very often.
I rapped yesterday. It was great.
Oh, that is cool. Okay, so sorry. Back to you now, Michael.
Well, I was going to say, back when I worked in EMS, if we were meeting the police at someone's house to pick them up, we'd walk in and just yell Marco, and the police would be like, Polo, or something like that. Or like if we were meeting like firefighters at the house, and they got there first, we'd just be like Marco, and they say Polo, and that's how we'd find where they were in this like house.
Hear me out. We should start a game. And we should call it like Marco Polo.
Okay.
And we just like go places and like, let's say everybody has their eyes closed and then one person has them open and everybody says Marco Polo.
No.
And the people who have their eyes closed have to run away from the person with their eyes open.
No, Marco Polo was an oppressive imperialist that stole land from people, probably.
Just like you, Dane.
Sounds like most leaders nowadays.
Not me.
Not you?
I've never stolen land.
Okay.
For bad reasons.
Have we even has Michael said like any updates yet? I don't really remember. What's been up to you? What's been up, Michael? What have you been doing? Why have you not been on the episodes? Why have you not been on the podcast?
The better question
in like 25
is,
episodes.
what have I not been doing?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I saved a drowning victim.
Okay.
Were you the reason for the original drowning?
Were you the drowning victim?
I was not.
Okay.
I learned about insulin.
I thought you were going to say incest.
I love insulin. I learned about... I learned how to run. I learned when you run and you put your belly button up towards the sky, you engage your abdomen and your glutes more. So you save the stress on your calves.
So your head's just dragging on the ground behind you?
Not like that.
Well, you said belly button up to the sky.
I also learned that when you...
This is why we put notes.
Let me think. What else did I learn? Oh, another life update of something that I learned. Yes. I learned that you shouldn't ingest ammonia. That's bad.
Yeah,
don't do that.
I feel like I knew that. I don't go to medical school.
Yeah. Well, that's not what I do. I just...
Are you sure?
What are you doing then?
I stare at the wall all day and contemplate my life.
You put some good Instagram pictures out there, though.
Oh, yeah,
They are pretty vibey.
They are pretty vibey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I also learned how to fly an X-Wing. I learned how to fly an X-Wing.
What the heck is
video
that?
games or like
No,
real
like
life?
an actual X-Wing. I flew an X-Wing in real life.
Why didn't you
so
bring
I learned
it
how to
here?
do that. I left it at my house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out.
What the heck is an X-Wing?
The government will let me fly it down here.
Retweet.
Yeah.
Is that more of a helicopter or
No, the
airplane?
X-Wing is Luke Skywalker. Well, it's a lot of characters in Skywalker, or a lot of characters in, that Dew's kicking in. A lot of characters
strong.
in Star Wars use X-Wings, but Luke Skywalker's most known for the X-Wing.
Let's go.
Yeah, I also learned
He didn't know who his dad was.
about the biology of bulldogs, which is cool.
Woof.
I learned
Dang it.
about. I gave.
2 hours later, I learned.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
about Gru. I learned about
Yeah.
Gru too.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out Gru. And also, I learned how to give good
What?
present. If there's one thing I learned how to do, it's to give good presentations.
Ooh.
I
can tell right here,
I
right
give
now.
2 presentations a week, and the best one by far had sound effects and animations, and one of those sound effects might have been a Baby Keem song, and the other one of the sound effects might have been a Garth Brooks song.
Ooh, which
Okay.
one?
And this presentation went so hard.
Friends
it was
in low places.
Yeah,
Had
it
to have
was debuted on actually the top of a parking garage.
Shout out.
So it's pretty legendary.
Shout out. You know what? All that stuff is so great. I would say that none of it would grind my gears if I were you. But unfortunately, there are some things that do grind my gears. So this is our segment, Dane's Manifesto. Just kidding. Grinds
No.
my gears.
It's
No.
Michael's turn to grind the gears.
No, it's grinds. He just talked. We're going to do grinds my gears.
Exactly. We're going in reverse order now.
Am I going to be pretty quick again? Nothing too much. I've talked about fantasy football. I'm in our not ghosty, until next week podcast, Fantasy Football League.
Yeah.
I'm playing you this week.
Are we?
Yeah, you got
Where
negative,
Jack
you have
Holden
negative
graded
points
the
so far.
I
commissioner.
saw that.
Yeah, so you have, I think, negative 3 points, and I'm currently like at 60, so I think I'm going to blow you out of the water. We'll see.
I looked at it earlier today, and I was like, yeah, Seattle defense wasn't good.
Yeah.
I
And your
would've-
kicker got 0.
Yeah, yeah.
He didn't play, I believe.
Yeah, I saw that. The one with the sprained ankle who didn't play.
Also, other people who are in the league, like, I don't know, like Joshua Schmitz and others, try to update your teams each week. Some people are not paying too much attention. Like, who was it, Jack or was it Joshua? There was someone who had Kirk Cousins on the bench and he scored like 90 points. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. I think it might have been Joshua, though, that this week he had Brock Purdy on the bench.
Goat.
And Brock Purdy scored 60 points. And I believe his quarterback has a bye week.
Christian Goat.
So he has not put in someone in replace yet. So
It's okay.
Shout out to him.
Maybe he's feeling bold.
Yeah. But I was also in this like elimination pick'em league where each week you pick one team that will win a game. And if you pick it right, you're good. If you pick it wrong, you get a strike. Last year I did this and I made it to like the final 5 people. You turned off all my audio. I don't know. I seriously don't know if that brings the audio in. So I'm
does.
kind of annoyed.
Yeah, Dane.
It does. We did it to Michael's earlier.
Dane, you're a communist.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
He did. He was doing it
but
earlier.
I don't know if it records to the device.
Why not?
I don't know. That's why you shouldn't mess with any of the bars.
Well, let's keep going then.
Yeah. So if there's random cutouts of audio, you know why.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yeah.
I was testing the
if I was
audio.
cut out right there, I'm sorry. I don't really know what was happening.
It was Dane's fault.
From here and
Yep,
from now
yep,
on.
Yep. But anyway, you pick a team each week to win. If they lose, you get a strike. This week, I made it to week 5 and got eliminated. I already had 3 strikes and I was out because I picked the Bengals to win in week 1. And, they should have won and they lost. And then I picked in week 3, I had the Raiders winning. They should have won against some bad team and they lost. And then in week 5, I had the Seahawks winning and go figure, they lost. And now I'm eliminated completely and that kind of grinds my gears. And then also the Chipotle red sauce. It really grinds my gears in about every way possible because I had some Chipotle last night, threw on some of that red sauce, and I was reminded of it for multiple hours this morning.
Ew.
It hurt.
Ew.
So don't get the red sauce at Chipotle. It will mess you up.
Don't go to Chipotle.
Chipotle's good.
They suck.
No, what do you eat instead of Chipotle?
Anything else? Food that's free.
Like what? Oh, you just eat at a church.
Exactly.
Okay.
With Reverend Banks.
That's all.
Exactly.
Everything that's kind of grinding my gears right now. Dane, what's wrong with you?
Boldness.
Okay.
Bold.
Do you want to get in?
Eyes. Samuel knows what I'm referencing.
Do I?
Yeah,
It's from SpongeBob.
I thought it might have been SpongeBob. I wasn't for sure.
Yeah.
There was a guy who came to K-Life and gave a presentation, and he took a picture of Samuel's bald head. And I just want to raise awareness for everybody
that
else.
and that grinds your gears that you took a picture of me?
Yeah, it was your head that grinded my gears.
No, it was a great picture. Hey, Michael. We let you on the pod for
Enough
the first time in
diseases.
25 episodes, and you're just over here coughing.
Sorry, I think I have hyperammonemia.
I have hyperhidrosis, and that's worse. Yeah,
you look like a shark
cancer.
when
Yeah,
you
yeah,
are sweating so much, just coming in and out of the pool when you're swimming.
that was a good motion there.
You look like a shark.
Pool.
Shock.
The shock.
Yeah, that picture did not give any of us justice because I was over there stretching my neck, looking like a fool, and then you just had it was just the back of your head, and it wasn't. You didn't like it. Yeah. So
This is a married lady.
anything else? Anything else? What are you doing?
I'm receiving a PowerPoint from the lady for Sunday.
Oh,
And
okay.
I was
So you're
gonna-
working while
he was
on the
going to say
pod.
something crazy.
I was going to type in communism.
Of course, every time.
It all comes back to communism.
Okay, Michael. Obviously, it all comes back to communism. But what grinds your gears? Communism?
Well, I was going to say,
Yeah.
more life updates. I learned about Italian family traditions. I learned about fat digestion. I learned that you should not drink alcohol because it will reduce your ability to absorb thiamine.
Okay, because you said
And-
that, I won't.
Good. And
What about
I
my
also
thighs?
learned about the Trade Federation's embargo on the Naboo system, preventing them
Isn't
from...
Naboo in Star Wars?
Yeah,
What about baboons?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I also learned about paralytics.
The Paralympics?
And these
Paralytics.
the Paralympics grind your gears.
Juice that makes you go limp and not move.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's
So,
a forbidden spell from Harry Potter.
yes.
Yeah.
So Michael, what grinds your gears?
Yeah.
Because something else that grinds my gears is when people
I'll
just
tell
get
you what
off
grinds my
topic.
gears. Thanks. Sorry. I
Yeah,
had to
no,
finish
it's
my
okay.
life
It's okay.
updates. I thought of more life
It's your
updates.
podcast. It's your podcast.
No, this is your podcast. I'm but your humble guest.
No, it's your podcast.
No.
That's right.
It's
'cause
your
I'm,
podcast.
I'm Grand Supreme Dictator. And
This-
when I am Grand Supreme
You're part
Dictator,
of that.
what grinds my gears? Health insurance. Your days are numbered. Hold your
wanna
loved ones
elaborate?
close. Keep the keys to your expensive multi-million-dollar yacht in your coat pocket.
Do you want to
Because your days are numbered. And I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. What grinds my gears
Lock your doors.
is the fact that my health insurance
Yeah.
Okay.
charged me more money
More.
to get to attempt to bill them for a lab test that I obtained than if I would have just paid up front. Or no, this was the lab company. But the insurance like, well, this isn't covered because blah blah blah.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, you're cringe blah blah blah. So you better watch out because when I become Grand Supreme Dictator of the universe,
Again.
I'm coming for you.
So they just
So-
they charge you more than they should have?
No, they wouldn't pay for anything because they're a bunch
Oh.
of communists. I pay them money just for them to deny me my claims and policies. So this other company that
Sounds
did the
like you
lab
have bad
draw,
insurance.
I do have bad insurance. I need to switch to MediShare.
Yeah, MediShare.
Yeah.
They talk about that on the
Obamacare.
Christian radio stations. I hear about a lot.
Based.
Yeah.
So anyway, what happened is I called this other place. I'm like, well, hey, first off, I tried. They're like, well, you should submit this to your insurance. Like I did. They denied it. So
You
therefore,
gotta fight.
you should. And they're
Fight.
like, this will be, like
Fight the
$400. I'm like, look, lady, on your website it says this is $150. Why are you charging me $400? And she says, well, if you try to use insurance and it costs this much, but if you pay out of pocket, it costs this much. I'm like, so you're telling me you purposely charge me more, knowing that I pay money for insurance. And because I tried to use said insurance, you charge me more
And then the
than,
insurance doesn't
than
cover
anyone
it?
else. I'm like, I'm sorry, but that's discrimination. You should have one flat fee for everyone, no matter what. And I was like, can you please repeat that to me? And she legit repeated it. I'm like, okay, thank you. I wanted to have you on record saying that so I could take that to my attorney. And then I just hung up cold,
Wait.
hard killer like that.
So hear me out. So I want to make sure I got this straight. So
Michael's
you
suing
have
the
you
medical
have
system.
insurance. You went to somewhere, and then they're like, it'll be $400 because you have insurance, but your insurance won't cover it. But if you just paid a flat fee there without insurance, it'll be $150.
yeah, they said if I paid the flat fee up front instead of attempting, God forbid, to use my insurance.
So because you attempted insurance, they want to charge you $400,
which is dumb.
but the insurance doesn't cover anything.
Yeah,
Retweet.
which is just dumb.
That is
It's
dumb.
almost like a ring around the rosy Jack in the Box. Oh, we're gonna spin the little thing and hope something comes out. But
Speaking of Jack in the Box,
Jack's
no,
here.
no,
jokes with
it's
Jack will be-
literally
Jack's here.
communism. And when I become Grand Supreme Dictator of the universe,
Again.
What would that make you?
What's your
So
slogan?
you don't like communism, but what would that be?
Fascist.
I would be
Michaelisms?
the grand communist. Anyway.
Wait, so you don't like communists, but you want to be a communist? And you don't like them, join them?
So here's the deal.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, health insurance though, your days are numbered.
So-
you better watch out. I'm coming for you. So next, what grinds my
Okay.
gears? Cyclists.
Ooh.
I just biked. What's
there
wrong with us?
are these individuals
Hit
who
'em.
feel so entitled to the road
Truck
that
drivers.
they will ride their merry cyclic devices down the
road.
highway when I'm
highway?
trying to drive to work, and I won't have it. I'm sorry, but look, I get it. You want to exercise. There's a sidewalk. I don't care. It's too narrow. I need to have.
Well, you're not technically supposed to be on the sidewalk with a bike.
Well, where are you supposed to go?
On the road?
Well, that's dumb because you're literally holding up traffic for everyone else who has the ability to go like 40 plus miles when you can only go like 20 on your stupid bike.
Yeah.
Get out of the way. Karen.
You just need to be honest. If you're on the far side of the road, then you just go around them. But if they're right down the middle, that's annoying.
No, it's cringe. You should not be cycling on the road. If I was Grand Supreme Dictator, I would ban cycling on the road.
But it is, I think, I believe it is quote unquote illegal or at least severely frowned upon riding your bike on the sidewalk.
I like it.
Unless it's designed like as a trail path, but
I'll push 'em
sidewalks
over.
themselves, because if people are walking on it and you're riding a bike, that's very, very dangerous for other people. Obviously, it can be dangerous on the road, but that's what is recommended.
Dangerous.
You're
man.
more-
It's annoying, but that's
You're
what they
more
recommend.
likely to get killed by getting ran over by a car than whatever's on the sidewalk.
I'm just saying
what
what
are they afraid
recommend.
of? Acorns?
I'm just saying what they recommend. Like that's the thing.
I'm afraid of
John
acorns.
Chris has a little joke though where he also doesn't like cyclists, and he talks about when he's like driving by. He's like, you ever have like those intrusive thoughts where you just like kind of like turn into them a little bit, like quick little bump?
No,
Like,
that's why you play Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have almost got hit by people before because they just aren't respectful, or at least like try to drive around.
Now, I do have
the
a problem
bikers.
though. There's people that grind my gears. Bikers are cringe because they take up the road, but runners are wholesome and fun. And you
No,
know what? I'd
no.
be running on the sidewalk. I cross at
They're
a crosswalk
basically naked
legally.
running.
No. And I hear, like, I've been called every expletive in the book while running by random people. I'm like, sir, I'm sorry. That's the wrong
What are your
ethnicity, first off. Second off,
Wrong ethnicity.
you need to be more polite, young man. Your mother would be very proud of you right now.
Oh, and then you realize later, oh, that was my pastor. Dang
That's
it.
crazy.
I sure hope not.
I've never been. People have yelled at me like, ah.
Usually this cat call me.
People honked at me the other day. Two dudes, both in relationships.
Was it Reverend Banks?
It was not Reverend Banks.
Was it Jake's Trust Nard?
Was it Joseph
wasn't.
Hendricks?
No.
Body Shop Jake.
I'm pretty sure you don't know
Jake's
these
Body
people.
Shop. Oh, darn. Okay.
I asked Jake's Body Shop if he had a girlfriend this morning because I thought that he did.
Oh, no. He's like, dang it, Mike.
Yeah, and I was like, I thought Dane said you did.
Uh-oh.
So I blamed it on Dane.
Oh yeah.
Well, it has been a bit.
Well,
but-
I mean, they broke up, but
Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay. Well, I don't know if it's okay.
So
but
if you guys
we're
would
saying
like,
it's okay.
if you would like to go out with Jake's Body Shop, text Michael Fuller and use the passcode
Samuel 14434, but you have to buy 2 pickleball paddles to write in that response.
$100 for Jake Body Shop. In the grand scheme of things, that's a steal.
Yeah. Do we have any other grunts for gears, or we want to get into that main segment?
Well, Michael, what are your feelings towards Lindsey Reed?
So Lindsey Reed is
wanna
a
get into
communist.
What would you name her baby?
Wait, we're gonna
name her
we're gonna
baby-
get into that.
Johann Sebastian
Bartholomew.
Grinsworth Biesmeyer.
Okay.
Back to her
Why
name.
would you
Or-
name her Biesmeyer when her last name is Reed?
Joseph Adolf Stalin Biesmeyer
Joseph.
the third.
Okay, I think it's Joseph.
It's a hyphen over the E.
Well, we'll get into some other responses on recommended
Or
names
Noobmaster
later
69.
on. Oh gosh.
Oh no. Not again.
You will not
Crazy.
beseech me this time, Noob Master.
Right before we got in on this pod, I was like, okay, Michael, we're going to hold off on slander towards Lindsay
But
until
she's a
later
communist,
in
so
the
we must
episode.
not.
And then, of course, her brother, Dane,
Me?
is just like, hey, what are your thoughts?
That doesn't sound like
I heard
man.
Lindsay's not actually pregnant. She's just faking it for attention.
I mean, she said the same thing about my cancer.
I know, right? So maybe in a twist of 4D chest, Lindsay got pregnant just so she could try to steal some publicity from Dane having cancer.
That is a really good idea.
You know, I've never seen the baby bump. or a sonogram.
And has Daniel been putting on any baby sympathy weight yet?
I mean, I'm not going to say that he's fat, but
All I can
he is
say
beefy.
is for Dane's publicity stunt, he had to lose weight. Lindsey had to gain weight for hers.
Oh,
What's harder?
That is true.
That is true.
I'm
is
committed
true.
to the bit. Are you, Lindsey?
Yeah, come on, Lindsey. Are you really committed for this publicity
She'll be
stunt?
back on the pod someday soon.
Probably
We'll
not.
figure it out. No,
She hates us.
she does. She didn't like you last week, but you wouldn't know that with the clever editing.
Hey, she was pretty good when she came on a couple podcasts ago and was talking about all of her
Stories with her wild
students
kids.
and Daniel and their cat who...
People love that segment.
The schmau.
Yeah, it was
they loved
good
it.
because they were talking about how she was torturing Daniel with the cat. It's
No, she was torturing the cats. They have a Netflix documentary about it.
Oh,
Don't bleep with cats.
We should have that one.
Yeah.
We should have couples counseling featuring Daniel and Lindsey Reed.
Will they be counseling us or we counsel them?
Now-
or Michael. Now Daniel.
Now, Daniel, tell me how it makes you feel whenever you can't see out of your eyes because Lindsey needs her therapy cat.
Dr.
And-
Phil.
yeah.
What a guy. Okay. I think it's time. It is that time of the day.
Does
Yes,
anything
we
grind any of your guys' gears?
we
Other than Lindsey?
went over our grinder gears. I
Anything
talked about
else?
the Chipotle red sauce and my Pick'em Fantasy League, and
Yeah.
Dane's bald.
Is there anything else?
Whoa. Sorry, there was a picture that allegedly made him look a
Allegedly.
little bald in the back. But if you get a yarmulke, you can cover that right up.
If
Just
you
like
were
Ben
If
Shapiro.
you're a guy,
Yeah.
I may be bald. If you're a girl, no, I'm not bald. No.
Oh, man.
Of course not.
Oh, that's crazy.
Man.
Okay, our main segment. We're going to do kind of a drafting type situation, but we're going to do best loser punishments for different kinds of games. So this could either be like fantasy football. We've talked about that 99 game in the past, which is one of those like card games where there's punishments involved.
When people rig
Michael
it and
loses
cheat
a lot because
because
he's not,
Joseph Hendricks cheated.
because hopefully it was only on that game. Michael is not very good at that game, so he's get a lot of these punishments going his way.
Only when Joseph Hendrick cheats and rigs the game
Yeah,
in the family.
And basically, we're just gonna go through our top game loser punishments, and you'll let us know who's your favorite. What are the best punishments? Let us
Exactly.
know in those polls in the comments. So, who wants to start us off here? Who wants to start with the first worst punishment?
Let's go in order of birthright.
I don't know what that would be.
So Dane would be first, and then it would be Samuel, then it would be me.
We'll
Oh,
just,
wait, no. Who's older? Samuel's older, right?
So I
I'm
go
older.
first.
No,
Okay.
I'm older.
Oh yeah, Dane, go first, and
So-
then yeah.
But Daddy, I love him.
Okay. I came
episode.
up with 5.
Taylor Swift, yeah.
But we're only honorable mention. There'll be honorable mention at the end.
Okay.
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 Unless someone steals one of your options.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll go you, and then Michael,
Okay.
and then me, and then we'll just. Do we want to go around again, or we want to go snake draft? What are we thinking?
Snake draft.
Okay, snake draft. Okay, Dane, start us off. What's the worst punishment for these types of games?
If you lose in a game, you must fly on Spirit Airlines for 50 straight hours.
That stinks because they're going bankrupt.
Exactly.
So you may not ever get off that plane.
Nice.
You'll never get off that plane. 50 straight hours on Spirit Airlines.
Okay, good punishment. Michael, what are you thinking?
Jump in the lake with all of your clothing on, and then go roll around in the sand.
That seems
Naked.
familiar.
No, with all your clothing on, because it makes it much worse. Naked would make it better.
Has that ever happened to you, Michael?
Yes, it has.
See, 2 minutes ago when we talked about the 99 game that Michael lost.
Yep. My first one is you got to join in on a march for PETA. And then you have to volunteer to be one of the speakers, and then part of the way through, you got to change your thoughts on the organization.
And you know
be
what?
like, we got to kill them animals.
I don't know why we can't eat cats.
Yeah. You know that Don't Bleep with Cats on Netflix? I was on that.
I've heard
It was
that's
good.
been in the news a lot lately.
Yeah, eating cats.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that. So that was one punishment. My next one is become a contestant on The Bachelor, but each time you get called by your name, you have to rip off a piece of clothing and run into the woods screaming frantically.
Oh, no.
Rachel!
Rachel. And you can't put that piece of clothing back on at all during the show. So as long as you're still in, it could get a little wild, a little crazy.
Be honest, my shoes and socks will be last. I'm not stepping on a twig and hurting my foot or a Lego. Or nail.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. You don't want to get infected.
Or one of Lindsey Reed's cats.
Yeah,
See?
yeah.
This would happen if we
Because
had
she has
shoes
so
on.
many cats at her house because Daniel's so sick. So it's like the poison chamber for Daniel.
Oh,
And
man.
they would be featured on The Bachelor, as you are also on The Bachelor.
Shout out to the poison chamber.
Yeah.
365 days ago, I was not well, people.
And it wasn't because of the poison chamber.
Was not.
It's because of the podcast.
because of the chemo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Michael, what's your next horrible punishment for games?
My next horrible punishment for games, I'm surprised you guys haven't taken this yet, but a mystery drink of various
I feel like this is also
items
something else you've done.
What?
that
What's
you can
Michael?
find in your fridge at your property. And if
Are
you
you
can
saying
put
like
it
milk and Nesquik?
milk, lasagna, banana, pickle juice, hamburger meat. If you can mix it in a blender and it's
remember
in the
that.
fridge, it's fair game.
Oh,
I remember
hate
that.
I hate that. And then they put like eggshells.
Yeah, they put the whole shell in there.
I couldn't. They tried to make me drink that.
Wait, you had to do it, yeah.
I took a little sip. I'm like, nope. I volunteered for Jesus. I did not volunteer for this.
And just like that one guy on Spaceballs when he got the special, I said, "Get me some Pepto Bismol."
Have you seen
because
Spaceballs? Dane?
I could not take it.
Good movie.
I could not take it. I was
Hello, my baby.
like about
Hello, my
to throw
honey.
up. I felt awful.
It was
Hello,
kind of a
Raptor.
pinkish
Go.
red color.
It was more like an orange.
Yeah, it wasn't ideal. Okay.
It looked like something that would come out of my stomach, not go into it.
Well, you had both going. So okay, so you're you got sandy cheeks and messed up
And for
esophagus.
clarification, I meant chyme. Chyme is what would come out. Nothing else.
Time?
Okay.
Chyme is like what like the food becomes when it mixes in your
I
stomach.
think that's to be the
You don't
new
know.
GM for the St. Louis Cardinals next year.
chyme.
Yeah.
Chime.
Yep. So what about you, Dane? What are your next two bad picks for punishments?
Loser must start a forest fire in a national park. That's crazy.
Okay, hear me out though. Can you choose the park?
Yes.
Okay, I would choose the Gateway Arch Park in St. Louis.
You're going to burn the arch down?
No, there's a forest fire.
I can't believe you're gonna
I'd
burn the
I'd
arch
get like
down.
4 trees, and it's like, well, there's nothing else to burn. And
Samuel-
people would even know because it's St. Louis. They'll be like, oh, this is just normal.
Samuel wants to burn the arch down.
I did not say that. It was implied.
Let's go to our tiebreaker volunteer. Michael, did it sound like Michael, or not, you're Michael, that Samuel wants to burn the arch down?
He's a communist, so of course he would burn down any symbol of freedom and enduring love for a beautiful country like America.
Specifically the West.
Yeah. Okay, Dane, what else? What's your next pick?
My
Number
next
3.
one is loser must travel out west and be in the middle of a stampede.
Can the winner also join? Because that sounds like fun.
Well, and when I say stampede, this is like on
the Dolly Parton Stampede in Branson. You get a good
it's actually
meal.
the opposite of that.
Okay.
It's like in The Lion King when Mufasa's killed.
Which do you get to be like Scar in this situation?
No, I'm Scar.
You are Scar.
Yeah.
So then who is Mufasa?
Long live the king.
Okay.
Cole Biesmeyer is Mufasa.
You're
Brother!
going to kill your brother?
That's what happened in the movie.
Okay.
Brother, save me, brother.
When did he become British?
Brother.
Brother, I'm with tea and crumpets.
Long live the king.
Okay, so that's...
Cole also lives in Kansas City.
Shout out.
Yeah, look at that.
It's because it's Kansas City. KCC stands for coal.
He's also a biology major who graduated, now does experiments on fish.
So he would also enjoy that PETA punishment.
Maybe.
Okay. Okay, Michael, what's your next pick? Number 3.
Jump into a pile of snow. I guess can it be something that only works during certain seasons?
Manure is
of the year?
okay.
Okay. So this is something that I have not yet been attempted to do. If you lose a game of 99, you have to jump into a pile of snow without any clothing on.
Oh, no.
In
Okay.
the middle of winter.
Fun fact, back when I was in my swimmer days, I used to take pictures in the snow in a Speedo.
So yeah, that's
I
the
showed them
punishment.
to someone at work the other day.
You showed them to Lauren.
I said someone at work.
That's inappropriate, Samuel.
No. People, I mean, I put them out on Instagram. You can go on my Instagram, look at younger me in a Speedo in the snow.
I'd prefer not to.
It was cold, but it was fun.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Swimmers were weird, but
They
in a
still
good
are.
way. Yeah.
Still weird.
Okay, so jump into snow. You said naked?
Not naked, but just like in your underwear.
Okay, so Speedo. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's something I do for fun. So that's a great punishment for me.
Okay,
Nah,
I'll have to
kid.
think of a better one then. Hey,
No,
I
you
didn't,
just
I
said
didn't
it. You
cheat
can't
and
think
have
of a better
notes.
one.
I'll think of a better one. For
She
my
didn't have
fourth one.
notes. Yeah, that's what it's called.
I know one that you've done that you haven't mentioned yet.
Okay. Yeah.
The what?
That's not even bad punishment either.
That was a punishment.
Hey,
I forgot about that.
Is it my turn?
Go on.
Okay, so I have 2 picks left. My next one, which might be the worst, is become a diehard Cowboys fan and wear Des Cottet shirts.
How you doing?
And just be like, hey, guys, this is our year. Every year, and just it never is.
I told you we're winning 7 to 10 games. No one can talk to me about this.
And that's it. And then you just never get the ultimate trophy. That is the Super Bowl.
No,
the Lombardi.
There's a plan. The plan is to make
You know the
cheat.
Lombardi trophy? Do you know who that's named after of?
Named after Evelyn Lombardi.
Who was the Packers coach back in the day?
No.
It's because the Packers
Evelyn
are the
was married to
true
them.
champions here.
No.
And then
My
the
knee's
final
hurt.
one I had, which isn't that bad, is just get a vasectomy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
I will tell you this. I may or may not have.
What?
Whoa, what?
What are you about to say on the podcast?
So allegedly,
This
one was getting
breaking news.
No, never mind. I can't talk about that. But
Yeah, that's HIPAA.
Yeah. Hippo. It's hippo.
no, not even that. Just
right,
no,
right.
It's not. Worth
Okay,
saying.
well, Michael, it is your turn to say your last
all
punishment.
I will is say this: it hurts more than you think it does.
Oh, God, a vasectomy.
No, I
Sip step, sip step, sip step. You don't know the emotional toil that it does on a man.
no, I did not. But I'm not married.
Shout out The Office. Well, you
So-
don't have to be married to get one.
That's true.
So
We're making Michael uncomfortable. Shout out.
all I will say is it hurts more than it's advertised.
Okay.
So
I'm not doing it now.
we can get it reversed.
True.
yeah, life finds a way. So going off of that, Dane, what you're
Off of that?
mentioning, it was a good. That was what you were forecasting
People
to
don't
me.
know what he was talking
Dane
about.
was whispering something to me, and it was a good idea. But that's
Yeah,
more of an
yeah.
honorable mention because
Yeah,
it wasn't
okay,
really
okay.
too crazy.
That's true. Honorable mention
But
one.
I
Your
think
fourth pick.
my fourth pick, another good 99 punishment,
Or
would
any game
be-
punishment, yeah.
or any game punishment would be to.
What is it, Michael?
So how legal could these things be?
They should be illegal.
Have you heard all the things we've said
That's
so
true. Okay,
far?
okay.
I said burn down
So-
a national park.
You should go to a nail salon and take the nail salon
Oh, no.
side and then put it in some random person's yard.
Dang it, I thought this
So-
was going to be way crazier.
Wait, what?
Go to a nail salon.
He wants to steal a nail
and
salon
steal
sign.
just like a nail
We're
salon
over
side.
here burning down national
Put
forests.
it-
Like, hey, how illegal can we get? I'm going to steal a sign from a nail salon.
I'm going to put soda in my water cup.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Ooh, got that rush.
Or you can go find
What the heck?
one of your friends who's really liberal and put a Trump sign in their front yard or something.
That's better. That's
That's
better.
a good one.
Okay.
Like what I did
Almost
to
as good as burning down a forest. Yeah.
like what I did to Jake Trust and Art that one time.
when you sent in the mailers and he kept on getting like, thank you for your donation of $100 to whatever.
Nancy
It's
Pelosi.
$250. But
Yeah.
no, the other one.
I only remember that one.
I put Biden Harris stickers on his car.
yeah.
I put one and then be like, that's crazy, dude. And then every time he'd peel it off, I
But
put
the
a new
funny
one
thing
on.
is, like, you could honestly put like either candidate. I feel like, and a lot of people just don't want bumper stickers on their car, and like I just
Yeah.
don't want people to deal with it. Like either way, people will be like, I hate him. So both ways is not looking good.
whoever it is.
Yeah. What's your final pick there, Dane?
Loser. Wait, frick. I
Yeah.
want both.
Yeah, and one of these has to be an honorable mention.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do this one. Loser must adopt a beaver and take it on a date in a very public setting.
I have a confession to make. This has happened.
Is Lauren a beaver?
Yeah, Lauren's a beaver.
Nope.
Respectfully.
Respectfully. Yep. So that's it. Can we go to Buc-ee's?
No.
Okay.
No, we're not going to Buc-ee's to go on a date with that beaver.
Well, the Buc-ee's got beavers.
You don't know that. They got real beavers
That's the
there?
mascot.
They got real beavers there?
Probably.
No.
If you look hard enough.
I've been to Buc-ee's.
Speaking of Buc-ee's, you see, I don't know if we talked about this before, but Nolan Arenado was just chilling at Buc-ee's like a week or two ago.
Yeah. And then went back.
Yeah. Large new bars. Well,
My
shout
ears
out.
get hot.
Okay. Just go into your honorable mentions. What were you thinking there, Dane?
So I only had one, and it was loser must steal the Declaration of Independence.
Oh,
That's a pretty good one.
That was a good
Nicolas
one.
Cage would love it.
We call it the Nick Cage.
Okay, the Nick Cage. What about you, Michael? Any honorable mentions you got?
Yeah, so I've got two. One is loser must storm the Capitol, but by yourself. And then
That's the best. Like, if there's anybody else with you, it doesn't
By
count.
yourself.
Doesn't count if there's somebody with you.
What are you doing? We're doing no, only me. Only me. Get back. I gotta do this.
I have to.
do this. I'm doing something. Wait.
This is because I'm a man of my word.
Yes.
and then another
Steal the
punishment
Declaration
is you
of
have to
Independence.
shave your legs.
Okay, again, something I do. Like two of your
But you have
punishments are
to,
things I do
you have
normally.
to just shave a random stripe down the leg,
I have a video
which
of
is
it.
something that has been done to me.
That's the worst.
And matter of fact, Jess Martins herself was
Why
the
did
one who
you-
carried out the shaving.
Man, I was there when it happened. It was great.
Yeah.
Because we went back and forth for a long time. And you're like, fine, just do it. And we
Yeah.
did it.
He still shaves the same spot to this day. Oh. That you don't have to take your pants
Whoa.
completely off, Michael. I didn't really have any honorable mentions. One it could be just like start a podcast and do it for 94 episodes and then do a few solo episodes
Take
because
the
your
ACT.
co-host is selfish.
Hey, but
And then,
you had some backup along the way.
You did jump on one of those episodes. Thank you, Michael.
And Jackson Frazier.
He did as well.
So true.
And-
See, when they
yeah.
say people rally around you in cancer, they really do.
Yeah, they rally around the podcast.
That's
They're like,
right.
hey, we'll take his spot for the clout.
So
Yeah.
in other words, it was a great publicity stunt.
It really was. It
It
really
was for
helped.
the pod.
I mean, we got like a lot of views.
Better than Lindsey's publicity stunt.
Yeah. Hey,
Everybody gets pregnant, Lindsay. Not everybody.
Not everybody.
but
That's not true.
everybody.
It's
Okay.
proof that Dane still has a chance at being a daddy.
What?
Speaking of that, it is time for something, which is
If you're walking, go ahead and pull over. If you're driving, like Michael drove here, go ahead and
Sit
down.
down.
And because it's time to tear down this wall
Mr. Gorbachev.
and get into Michael's Manifesto.
What? Oh, heavens. You put me
Also,
on the
for
spot.
legal reasons, it's also Dane's Manifesto, part 33, but he is sharing this with Michael.
Exactly. I'm bestowing.
yes. So, nope. Michael's Manifesto. Michael, what is your only the one button. This is my button for this time.
Okay.
Michael's Manifesto, begin.
Michael's Manifesto. Here's the deal.
Okay.
Everybody wants to be some celebrity TikToker and live on some
Podcaster.
exotic island and make $1 bazillion
Epstein.
and have their face over every single billboard in the world. But here's the reality. The next time you see some coach who wants to help you learn how to coach coaches and make $100,000 your first month, don't believe it. It's a scam. There are no easy trips in life.
Preach.
Big ambition costs big money, and you're not going to make money just looking pretty on the social medias, on the TikToks,
I
and
am.
doing whatever. I won't have it. Here's the deal. If you want to get somewhere in life, you gotta grind. To all the boys out there,
Wait, we got
she doesn't want a TikTok celebrity.
You heard what I
She
said.
wants a man who's going to put his foot down and get this bread. So, everyone out there, get off your TikToks, get off your YouTubes,
I love TikTok.
quit being doomer, and don't be it so over, but be in the we're so back mentality, because we are so back. So get Sigma pilled and let's go out there. And gentlemen, start your engines.
That was the most word salad I've heard. And if you think this, and then this, and
It's
then
the significance of the passage of time.
Wait, so what was?
And then the
What was
salad
your
was
point?
made.
My point
is get off your
is
buns.
get off your buns, quit trying to be a TikTok celebrity, and get a real job.
There we go. That's
Get
how-
a job, you dirty hippies.
That's called a summary right there.
yeah.
That is
And
my
this
summary.
has been part 33 of Michael's or Dane's Manifesto.
Full disclosure, that was all on the spot.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
We couldn't tell. It was pretty good. You didn't have a teleprompter to read off of, so it's understandable you could not always recall everything you need to say.
All I can say is, I don't have a teleprompter. I'm not like someone who's
Yep.
very famous in the news right now. But all I can say is, jump in that, some of that, fire,
Do you know what he's referencing?
pop out
No.
in the burbs.
yeah.
Do we know?
Yeah.
Dane?
Let's go to the birds. Uh-huh.
Birds.
Oh yeah,
Birds.
that's right.
Okay, well, I think it's that time of day.
That's for you, Ryan.
Yes. Ryan. Who's Ryan?
His boyfriend.
Someone who will listen?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Okay. And what's cool is I don't know who this Ryan is, and it could be a guy or a girl. So we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, there's this
Ladies,
person
he is single.
named Jack Holmgren.
Who's a communist.
He likes to do a thing called Jokes with Jack.
Wait, what about the...
And
Don't we get Dane's part of the manifesto?
No, it was yours this week.
It was just mine?
Yes,
It was yours,
went
yeah.
over
Oh,
this.
wow. Well, this concludes my manifesto.
We already concluded it.
Go back to
You
driving
can
and walking.
walk up and sit... Yeah.
Walk up and sit.
Walk
there
up
we
and
go.
sit, yeah. You can walk up and sit up.
Yep.
Yeah. Walk down and sit up.
Yep. Okay. Anyways, so there's this guy named Jack Holmgren. He's from Florida. He does Jokes with Jack. And against all odds, he survived a hurricane this week because, yes, he is from the Tampa area. And
He's Florida man.
even sent in some Jokes with Jack and I think some voice memos as well. And we're going to listen to them and to see what is happening this week. So here we go.
What's up, guys? I'm back with Jokes with Jack, and these jokes are for Michael Fuller. Michael, hope you enjoy them. What kind of car does a Jedi drive? A Toyota.
Toyota.
No, this is the part where he comes in and says...
What's a Jedi's favorite Italian food? Obi-Wan cannoli.
A lot of pause.
And what kind of beer does Anakin like to drink?
Coors Banquet.
Actually, a traditional lager, because he'll kill a 6-pack of Yinglings in a night.
Was that funny?
Master Skywalker.
There were some long pauses I might cut out there.
I heard a
What are we
fan.
going to do?
Okay, but he has more. That's not all. So here we'll listen to a little bit more with Jokes with Jack.
Oh, but I'm not done. How does Darth Vader like his steak cooked? Well done, 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 done. All right, and last one. This is my personal favorite. Why wasn't Anakin able to pay for dinner? Because his MasterCard got declined.
He's not a master.
You're on this
Sith.
council.
Yep. Oh, and then one more. Here we go.
Hashtag long live Michael Fuller.
Very based. Hashtag long live Jack, even though he's a communist. So anyway,
Long live the Empire,
Hey,
which
yeah.
is Michael Fuller.
He was looking out for you. He
He
knew
was.
you're coming on the pod, and he's like, I want to give something to Michael. You know,
yeah.
some Star
Well,
Wars.
We know
there.
the real communist is actually Dane.
What does that even mean?
And Joshua Schmitz. Dane.
Why is Joshua a communist?
Because we're both runners.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, I'm also a runner.
But we're both podcasters and runners.
That is true. That's a dynamic duo if I've ever heard one.
It
And we
is.
both prefer colder weather.
Yep. So yeah, that was our Jokes with Jack, and in honor of Michael, he had to give you a long live Michael Fuller, so that was good. We also got some spot.
You know, I love Star Wars. It's good. Matter of fact,
It's only good.
no, Star Wars is phenomenal.
Okay, there we go.
I happen to be on a Star Wars rewatch season right now. And I'm
you
getting
are.
to Attack of the Clones, but I am getting ready for Revenge of the Sith. It's going to be
Well,
based.
you know, only Sith still in absolutes.
Speaking of Star Wars, I think he posted something that this is like the 18-year anniversary of the Clone Wars.
Oh, yeah, I
starting.
did.
Like the animated series.
Yeah.
Okay, I've never seen it.
It's very good.
I've heard it's good.
It's very good.
Yeah.
It's definitely not a kid's show because there's a lot of violence, a lot
But
of
it is animated.
intergalactic politics.
Is there smoking?
Intergalactic politics. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's at some point,
There's
some
person
say
pulls
it.
out their lightsaber.
yeah, there's a lot of lightsaber battles. And at one point, I think they show, oh gosh, what's
Whoa.
something else that's like
Whoa.
really
Whoa. What are they
kinda out of
showing?
pocket?
Toes.
Oh, there's an episode where Jar Jar Binks literally teams up. Sorry, the Mountain Dew's kicking in. Teams up with Mace Windu, and they literally
Mace
go
and
rescue
What?
this. Yeah, there's an episode where Jar Jar Binks teams up with Mace Windu to go rescue
Man.
a princess.
Okay.
That's literally how wild the Clone Wars gets. And you know what? The haters can be like, "I don't like that episode," but I actually really like that episode because it's so wholesome.
That's just the storyline from Shrek.
No, it's literally Shrek. It is. Well, dude, have you seen that one Shrek meme that I sent you guys on Instagram where it's Shrek and he's like, when the joke was so funny, HR was to hear it in person.
I saw that one. Yeah.
Dude, so I actually had an HR meeting, and I was almost late to it.
Weekly.
Not weekly. No, this is like
hey, Michael, we got to talk again.
This was an HR-esque meeting that I had to go to for everyone in my cohort, and it wasn't bad, but it was just very poorly scheduled. And let's just say I sent someone to complain about it at a meeting.
Let's go. You are that Karen.
Right.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Michael Karen Fuller.
So anytime something goes bad just within our cohort, everyone just has the same unanimous response. We're going to go complain about it at the meeting at the end of the week.
There we go.
Anyway, so I wake up. I live
feeling like P. Diddy? Nope, don't do that. Don't do that.
Like 10 minutes from where I attend my educational commitments.
Yeah.
And don't say that out loud.
Sorry.
You and Casey.
So I live about 10 minutes from where I needed to go. And I somehow took 30 minutes to get there, and it was ridiculous. And I was literally going to be late. So I was thinking illegally park or face the wrath of someone important. I was like, I'll legally park and take the ticket. I'm not facing the wrath of you know who. So I got there, and I literally showed up right at the
buzzer.
Right at the buzzer, but I made it. I made it to this HR meeting, and I sat there, and I participated, even though I may or may not have read the pre-assigned reading material. It's okay. Don't tell anyone.
Never read.
But I was definitely not the only one in that room who did not, because someone else was doing Anki on their computer. I just gave away what I did.
Reading is for chumps.
Yeah, but I participated to my fullest extent.
Okay. As I was saying,
that was straight.
I'm gonna probably cut out that. Sorry, I coughed directly, Mike.
Wow.
Anyway, so we had some Spotify responses from past episodes.
You made
one of
me
those
cough.
Was from Wiping Out at Pitbull, episode 93. And here's some of the responses we received. Joshua Schmitz, but I like the part where Dane faked cancer and Michael Fuller is a communist.
Who said that?
We call that
Joshua Schmitz.
Call that a reoccurring bit.
Joshua Schmitz is actually a communist. No, he said it on the podcast.
Yeah, he brings it up.
I'm coming to your house, Josh.
Jack Holmgren, he gave us some names that we could go with for the baby.
Nice.
He put Genghis Khan you read. If it's a girl, then Ginger.
Okay.
Other honorable mentions: Lemongrass Gagolpe.
What?
Galileo Humpkins. Methuselah Honeysuckle. Hummingbird Saltamachia. Clementine Woolly Socks. Santonio Holmes. MC Clap Yo Hands. Control Alt Delete. To Brickshaw Shillington. Count Chocula. And Immaculate Conception.
Oh, read.
Yes, read after all of those, obviously. Angela Birdwell also gave some baby name suggestions. Elbow or Bew. On Your Feet. I like that. Pick Elbow. Pickleball.
I get it.
Landon Gear. Patella. And Toby Maguire.
Reed.
Yes. I like the spelling she do with on all these. So it's elbow, on your feet, pickleball, Landon Gear. I don't get that one. Landing gear. Okay. Patella and Toby Maguire. Okay. I like those. Those are good.
Do you think she's sending us a hidden message?
Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to read those names again later to figure it out. And then finally, Reiner put, just gonna say about that comment on Jack running. I've literally never seen a man who's 200 plus pounds of mostly muscle run like he can. So rare. Shout out, and Jack's favorite dude is fit. Yeah, I saw him run like a mile on Strava once, and it was like 5:30.
Wow.
And he's legitimately like 200 pounds, like
that
pure muscle.
That is my mile PR at this current moment.
Yeah, but he's like buff.
Yeah, I'm like, me too.
Yeah,
just like
you are.
I'm gigantic.
Yeah.
So is Michael.
Yeah.
Not you, though.
We also had a poll question. Who had the better baby names? Leave a separate comment with your favorite selections or other names Lindsey should consider. And it was either Samuel or Dane. Well, with 66.7% of the vote,
she
Samuel
should name her child
won.
Kim Jong Biesmeyer. Or Kim Jong Dane Reed.
Dane, even if you vote right now, you won't win.
I'm voting right now.
You can. And then we had some other old responses. I figured I would get out there. One of them was on episode 92, which I think Dane put in during the episode last week. And he put, Samuel smells like cheese. Did you forget you put that?
No, I remember. I didn't remember what I put though.
Yeah, that's what you put there. Oh man, I can't. I'm trying to
That's great.
post these comments right now. 1 second. It's been slow. Let's see.
Are we going to get to the origin stories?
Never.
We didn't put that in the thing, but we'll get to that at the end.
Okay. Maybe we can just do Dane's because Dane's is the most interesting.
We can get to it. Front row at Imagine Dragons, episode 90. Elizabeth Virgil put, I love hearing Samuel's crazy concert stories. Imagining him running and weaving through the crowd. Laughing emoji. And then we'll say one more, which is from the Jack Holmgren, which was on the We Went to Bucky's episode 53, which was episode 1 of season 2. And he put, for season 2, I want more random debate generator.
Oh.
Do it now as you're reading this. Don't wait.
Who put that?
Jack Holmgren.
Yeah, you would.
I don't. We'll come. Do we want to do random debate generator? I don't know.
We might.
Right now?
Right now?
I don't know. Michael, get into your origin stories, and I'll get a random debate generator really quick for the three of us.
Welcome to the origin story of how Michael and Dane
Got
came
together.
to know each other.
I don't remember it.
This was an evening where Dane was, let's just say, he was enjoying a lot of Mountain Dews.
That sounds like me.
In fact, this was the night of a Halloween party.
1 second. Dane also just put in a new response for episode 93. He's put, Samuel likes to put peanut butter between his toes.
He sure does.
Okay, sorry, Michael, you go. I just had to read that.
During this fine Halloween night, I was with an individual named Logan Sonneborg. I know, blast from the past,
So,
Dane.
How many years ago was
It's
this?
a long name I haven't heard. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
It is.
So I
haven't heard
was
in a long time.
walking with Logan Sonneborg to this house where he said there was a Halloween party. I said, okay, I'll go to this Halloween party with you. Epic. I didn't know anything. I was just a freshman. I was kind of dumb.
Yeah.
But you know what? I got slightly more intelligent.
There you go.
Anyway, almost as intelligent as Ryan Lang.
Never heard
He's
of
very
it.
intelligent. So this is what happened next. We got to the Halloween party. Me and
Yeah.
Logan and I pull up to the Halloween party. When we get there, I walk in and there's just, all these people there in their costumes. They're playing music. They're having a good time. And then all of a sudden I see one guy,
Was I on the roof?
and you weren't on the roof, but I think you remember what costume you were wearing.
I think I know which one you're talking
This guy,
about.
I just saw this random dude with a wig and a Missouri State track uniform.
Oh, that's where you met him?
With
Who was he dressed up as,
with
Michael?
a stuffed animal cat.
He was dressed
On a leash.
And-
On a leash.
He was dressed in drag?
No, I mean, kind of. But
Yeah.
No.
I walk in with Logan, and I think I'm dressed as Michael Scott. Logan's dressed as a mob boss, and I walk in. I see this one guy with a beard, but wearing a women's red hair wig.
was he?
A Missouri State track
Who was
uniform
he?
with a pet cat on a leash. And he said, and all I kept saying was, "Oh, have you seen my cat? Oh, I need to find my boyfriend Daniel. Have you seen Daniel?"
Who did he dress up
And
as?
he was dressed up none other than Lindsey Reed.
That's a really good picture, by the
Dane
way.
was dressed up as his own sister.
If you guys would like to see a photo of this, go to my Instagram.
And
It's
follow
posted
him.
on there.
And
Because
he-
what happened that night is I won the costume
It
contest.
was a good costume. I wasn't there, but I've seen the pics.
He
Yeah.
did. And Braden was dressed up as Burt Macklin from the FBI.
FBI. I did that one
And
year. Yeah.
Dane was dressed up as his sister, and he just came up to me and said, "Here, do you want to pet my cat? Have you seen my boyfriend Daniel?
Is that-
I need to find him."
Michael, you
And
do a really good girl voice.
Dane was literally
I was flirting with Daniel the whole
yeah,
night.
he was flirting with Daniel. He was dressed up as Lindsey, and he was acting drunk because Dan used to do this thing where he would drink a bunch of Mountain Dew and act drunk, even though he's not actually drunk.
Still
But
does it. Still does it.
Dan would literally.
It doesn't sound like me.
And I just remember I was just thinking, who is this guy? And then literally I just would casually see Dane in passing around town. And
like
then
me.
I remember we both decided to do K-Life, and I saw Dane and Samuel at the K-Life meeting.
Oh, yeah.
And I was thinking, oh, it's this guy. The guy
guy
that dressed
again?
up as Lindsey. And then we were playing night, and I was like, this guy's kind of funny. And then the rest was history.
When you say drag, I was wearing a Missouri State like cross country uniform, but I wore like long leggings underneath it and a what is it? Under Armour underneath the shirt too. All I really had on was a red wig. I did not wear
cat.
And I had a cat on a leash that I borrowed from my girlfriend at the time. And then I would take the cat and throw it into like a crowd of people and be like, "Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I hate it when she does that." And then I would like pull her back.
Which operation was this at the time?
I don't remember what we named that.
Was it
operation.
Luke's sister?
No, this was before Luke's
That
sister.
might get bleeped.
But no, this was legit 5 years ago. Apparently,
Yeah.
when we met, and I don't remember meeting you there, but I remember like everything about that night. I remember throwing pumpkins off the roof.
Daniel give you a kiss at one point and not realize?
No, I kissed Daniel on the cheek though. There's a photo of me kissing him on the cheek, and then there's a photo of me and my girlfriend after that.
Okay. Good origin story.
Which I broke up with that girlfriend.
Shout out.
And then she joined our small group this past year.
Shout out.
Good times.
Here's a few random debates that I want the two of you to debate quickly. You'll have a
Deal.
I don't know, 20 seconds each. We'll go. Would you rather have a third arm or a third leg?
Third leg, easy.
Okay, debate.
Third arm.
You got to debate it. Why?
Because I want to be able to run faster, jump higher, and be a better swimmer overall. I don't want to be some guy who has to hide my arms.
If I had a third arm, I could just retract it and use it whenever I need it.
You're not a robot.
You can retract it. It's just like a third arm.
Some people have accused me of being a robot, but
I can
I'm
see
not.
that.
I am not cold-hearted and dark and emotionless.
True.
Most of the time.
You
So,
care about things.
I do care about things, and
Will you massage my legs?
No, that's not part of the topics.
I don't have my third arm to massage your legs. Sorry.
Okay, I
Dane.
don't care about this
You
anymore.
know, I kind of do like having leg hair though. It's like a
if
built-in,
animals
like,
could talk, which
towel.
species would be the rudest? Go.
Ostrich, easy.
Why?
Because obviously it's going to peck you in the eyes and then it just looks at you and then it's been running by the side of the car with Kevin Hart the entire time, just looking at you and looking at the road, looking at you and looking at the road. And then it doesn't hit a sign and then it just pecks you out like eyeballs.
I would choose a mockingbird for
Obviously.
obvious reasons.
I would choose a. That's a good question. I think I would choose
Pikachu.
not Pikachu. Okay, I think I would choose
5,
a
4.
Lindsey
3.
Reed's cats.
There it is. There
Lindsey
we go. There
Reed's
we go.
cats.
They would be the rudest.
Because they have to deal with Lindsey all day. So
and they're the ugliest.
Okay. If you had to choose, would you rather be a superhero with a really silly power or a super villain with a really cool power?
Super villain, easy.
I am a super villain.
You have to be
I'm a
It's
super
debating.
villain.
You got to take different sides. Why?
I'm a super villain already. End of case.
Valid. Okay, so why are you the superhero now, Michael?
Yeah, Dane's literally Ganondorf from The Legend of Zelda.
No,
I
I'm
would be
Megamind.
Link. So I think that a superhero with a silly power would be cool because you could just be funny and
Like you can turn into slime
yeah, you can turn into slime and be like, you know,
and you can
be
make me slip.
Okay, and then last one. Both of you have to choose one side. Whoever says it first gets it, and they have to debate. Would you rather have a nose that grows like Pinocchio's every time you lie, or ears that flap like Dumbo's every time you get
Ears.
excited?
Pinocchio.
Ears,
I'll take
ears,
Pinocchio.
ears.
Yeah.
Okay, debate it quick.
I never lie.
That's a lie. But then Michael's over here. He's getting excited all the time, and his ears are flapping.
That's right.
That's so true. He does get excited a lot.
That'd be
and,
wild.
And
I
I
do.
do sometimes lie for comedy. That's
right.
It's funny.
That would be interesting.
Oh, man.
The flapping ears when you get excited could get strange.
Ask Lindsey Reed how long she thinks my nose would be if I could, or if my nose grew every time I lied. It would never grow.
Lindsey, how long would it be?
Would never grow. Huh.
Never grow because he does not
He always
lie.
tells the truth.
Yeah,
just like the truth that Lindsey's gassy.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
he brought
she
it up.
is
He brought it
gassy
up.
and she did pee in my shower. So there's that.
Okay. PMI. Okay. And then we also have an Apple podcast review. We haven't had a lot of these lately, but we had one last week. And wait, you had to wait until next week and you get another one. And this one is entitled, "This Podcast is Tighter Than a Snare Drum."
Yeah, it is.
And they left 5 stars, the only amount of stars we will accept on this podcast.
So
and they
true,
put,
so true.
"Found myself describing my hip as tighter than a snare drum, thanks to the pod recently, and thought it might be time to officially leave a review. Dane and Samuel are hilarious and tell such good stories. Listening to this podcast has become a habit and is definitely a highlight of my week." Yeah, you know. Definitely don't wait until next week. Listen right now with a smiley face emoji. I
this
like
be?
that a lot.
Very epic.
It's Tristy with a period. So I don't know if it's supposed to be like Tristy, like a girl, or like Tristan, or what.
I don't know.
Whoever this Tristy is, shout out to you. You're awesome.
Holla at your boy.
I also have not heard back from our unofficial number one fan from last week's podcast that said it was Caleb, who is a longtime cousin, which I believe is my cousin.
What if it's not a cousin of ours?
I don't know. Because
That'd be awesome.
again, I said originally, I thought it was talking about one of your cousins based on what you were saying. But now, because I have a cousin named Caleb, I mean, I've had it the whole time. I think it could be him, but I don't want to reach out to him yet. I want him to reach out to me. So I know truly it is him who's listening to the podcast. So let us know in the Spotify responses, Unless you listen on Apple, then I don't know how you would let us know. Or you could just text me, I guess. Or Insta message me.
Let's go
whatever
ahead.
you prefer.
Let's go ahead and give out Samuel's phone number live on the pod.
Okay,
Yeah,
and it
it's,
is time for
417
sponsors of the week.
226.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Goat.
That was my best pronunciation yet. Is our number one sponsor of the week. And I heard, Dane, you might have some verse or verses of the week you would like to discuss on the Until Next Week podcast.
So if you guys have your Bibles, go ahead and open to James chapter 4. We're going to be in verse 17.
Okay.
So it says...
Wait, not there yet?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, over here. Okay. So it says, so whoever knows the right thing to do and fails to do it, for him it is sin. And I've been thinking about lately about when you're doing things and you know the right thing to do, and yet you're not doing the right thing. You try to get the cheap or counterfeit way of doing things. You try to get something easy whenever you know that God wants you to go through like the right thing. We're talking a lot about passivity at Hill City, right? And so whenever like you see passivity within a group of people, and men specifically, you see societies crumble. So then when there's times where you try to take the cheap alternate route and then things don't work out for you, it's because God doesn't want you to take the cheap counterfeit thing. He wants you to go through the hard thing, to learn the lessons, to slay the dragon and get the girl.
Shout out.
So it's kind of awesome the way that God doesn't give us things. Oh yeah, came up not by me.
Yeah.
Not by me.
And if you would have lied there, your nose would have got longer. Sorry, interrupted.
true.
Keep going.
No, we were getting towards the end there.
Yep.
Yeah. God wants you to do things the right way. You usually know what the right thing is. I've talked about before how the hardest part about growing as a Christian is that you know the right answer, like 9 out of 10 times.
Hashtag conviction.
Yeah, you know the right answer 9 out of 10 times. You know what God probably wants from you. You just fail to do it now. And I fail to do it every single day of my life, and that'll never end until we see eternity or Christ returns. And so it's going to continue being really annoying is what I'm saying. So Jesus, follow him.
Shout out. Number
And
two.
now with every eye bowed or every eye closed, and you know the thing.
Yes. Our number two sponsors of the week, Jake Trust and Art,
And
Jake's Body Shop, and Reverend Banks.
Reverend Banks is in Oregon.
Shout out. Is he gone for good now?
No, he
Dang
is
it.
on a vision trip.
Oh, he's
He's moving to the Democratic People's
like
Republic
that's so
of Oregon.
Raven? Like
Yeah.
he's doing those kind of visions?
It's a little of both of what you said there.
Yeah.
When
He's
do we
joining-
start teaching this at our church?
It's just a
Well, you know,
vacation.
if you never try to have a vision, you'll never have a vision. Therefore, you must go to the coast and find your vision.
Convenient.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I use Visine.
Visine.
Sponsor of the podcast, by the way.
Visine's like literally eye poison. You should use Cystane instead, because Visine's only good for one thing: hiding your weed smoking eyes from your parents.
Perfect.
Visine is so bad for your eyes. You're
must-
literally gonna get glaucoma. Don't do it.
I bet you feel dumb now, Dane, because we have an expert on the pod.
Because I use
I'm no
Visine every
expert.
day.
Oh heavens! Don't use Visine. Switch to Cystane. Do you have what's wrong with you?
I was just supposed to know what brand of eye drops to use.
Don't use Visine. It's a vasoconstriction medication.
Wow.
That's
use
why I
Cystane.
can't
It's
see.
just a lubricant.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah, it will actually lubricate your eyes and make you feel less dry, whereas Cystine will literally make your blood vessels in your eyes just squish together.
You heard it here first.
So you're at risk of bad stuff.
Cancer.
So in other words, Visine bad, Cystane good.
Where do I find Sustain?
In the eye drop section. It's cheaper than Visine too.
Oh, well, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Well,
Shout out to Glock and Flecken on that one.
Glock and Flecken. That sounds like a made up name.
Glock's
Glock
real.
Flecken. Glock and Flecken.
What'd you call me?
Nothing.
You talk about your Glock and your Flecken.
That's right.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what you have to look forward to next week, Brennan.
Yep. And then also our third sponsor of the week
I'm
is
getting all my name drops in.
Lieutenant Dan.
Dan.
And he definitely got his ice cream, because if you were paying attention to the latest hurricane,
I wasn't.
which is kind of wild because there's more than one. Yeah, you don't even know it hit, which is wild. This guy known as Lieutenant Dan, what apparently was not evacuating. He's like, I'm staying with my boat.
I'm not going.
And people are like, this is crazy. We're calling him Lieutenant Dan. We don't know if he'll survive. He was trending everywhere, and he survived the hurricane on his boat.
Nice.
Epic.
So shout out to Lieutenant Dan. He got his sea legs, and he's free.
Lieutenant Dan.
I would hope that he survived if we were telling this story.
Yeah, that'd be kind of disappointing
And
otherwise.
he didn't
Then we would all be canceled.
He didn't make it. But he did make it. So shout out to Lieutenant Dan who got his ice cream.
Now we're going to tell you where Samuel works.
No.
He works at.
Now I have to bleep you out.
Well,
Don't say it again. Don't say it again. I only want to bleep once.
Will you bleep the part where you exposed my place of
Business.
earlier?
Does it matter?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm too controversial.
You said you want to
you're
bring
going
them
to
down.
promote this and tell all your fellow inmates there.
I mean, they'll know, but
Yeah.
Not-
Okay. Well,
not-
I will bleep that name.
you don't have to if you don't want to.
If I remember when I get there, I'll bleep it.
He doesn't want the HOA to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want the HOA to find out.
They're bad.
Dude, okay, the HOA also grinds my gears.
HOA.
We should
They're a
defund
bunch
the
of
HOA.
Whoa.
Samuel, you can't say that.
The HOA also.
That's how you pronounce it. It's Hoa.
When I'm Grand Supreme Dictator of the Universe, HOA, your days are numbered. I'm coming for you.
Should I bleep out the tater part of that?
No.
Did you get it?
Michael, what's your campaign slogan whenever you become Supreme Dictator?
My slogan is.
It'd be good, wouldn't it?
It'll
Let
be
me- let me
I'm not going to, but it'd be funny.
That is my slogan. It'll be good. I promise.
Okay.
No, your slogan is your days are numbered.
Yep. Getting to the end of this episode, we are closing in on 100 episodes of the Until Next Week podcast. So I feel like we should do something. I don't know what that should be. I don't know if one of us should get another disease or what. But if you have any,
I heard that you and I both got the Sigma variant of COVID, and that's why we've been coughing so much.
Sigma, what up? Sigma Alpha.
Up next is the
Make that a
Skibbity
poll this
version.
week.
Up next is the Skibbity variant.
Skibbity.
Ooh, Skippity Riz.
The Ohio variant.
Skibbity Riz.
Skibbity Riz.
So yeah, if you have any
Did you
ideas
see
on
that
what we should
Aiden
do
Ross is twitchy.
for episode 100 of the Until Next Week podcast, let us know.
Light fireworks
and we
live
can
on the
maybe
podcast.
do it. Just again, let us know, and that would be cool. And then we'll release episode 100, and you'll listen. It'll be super
Light
cool.
a flaming
and then
bag
we'll finally
on fire
reach
in
our
front of
goal
Jack
of
Holmgren's
reaching
house.
100 episodes, and then we'll delete everything.
Fireworks live
Not
on the
really.
podcast.
That could be it.
Fireworks from the roof of Jack Holmgren's house.
Well,
That could happen. It's too dry right now.
we could have been doing that when the hurricane was hitting. We could have been firing back.
That's right. We fire
Fighting.
back at the hurricane.
Yes.
That's what
The
Florida
podcast
people do.
versus
They
the
shoot at
hurricane.
the
The only
hurricane.
thing is, it hits it. It's a tornado, and it swings back around and hits you. It's like a boomerang.
You dang hurricanes, you ain't going to come and invade our land.
Yep. That's my final thought. Do you guys have any final thoughts before we close out?
And then all that was left was bread and wine and air.
Yes. Do you have any final thoughts, Michael? This could be the last time you're ever on the pod. No pressure.
My fellow Americans.
And
I did not did not have more Mountain Dew than I can handle tonight.
My fellow Americans.
I was
Michael
like,
Fuller.
This is going a route. I didn't know where to get that political. So
Bill Clinton
anyways,
is my father.
And then you sit. There we go. He does a mean
And
saxophone.
Lindsey, he plays a mean saxophone. I'll tell you on the Arsenio Hall show.
brought
Go
it
look
up.
him up.
You
He
brought it
plays a
up.
mean
You brought it
saxophone.
Anyways.
And Lindsey Reed is a communist.
And
Facts.
we're to our closing thoughts. Friday Pickleball. We mentioned it before. If you need 2 paddles for $98 or
Samuel
2 for, I believe,
11434.
still not right. Or 2 of the elite paddles for, I believe, $138. You can use the code Samuel14434 on Friday Pickleball's website.
14434.
And get a discount and also help out the pod in the process. But also you can help Dane in his ministry support because, yes, he is a youth pastor, leader,
You
teacher.
call me whatever you want.
He
but I'm not a
helps the
pastor.
youth.
He's Nemo.
He helps
I
the
am
youth
Nemo.
of ministry, and he needs ministry support along the way. There's a link in the bio on how you can potentially help him out. And then if you do that, please send him or the Until Next Week podcast a message via Instagram so that way they can track it properly. Also, keep telling your friends if you enjoy this podcast because I know Michael Fuller enjoys the podcast, and he's on the podcast quite a bit. I believe this is his 6th time on here. Maybe.
To all
Somewhere in
my
there.
lovely friends, Please leave a comment. We would love to hear from you.
Yes. Leave 5 stars, subscribe, and share it so we can blow up in a good way.
Or else you're a communist.
Whoa. Yes. Oh, that's how we get them. If you don't subscribe and leave 5 stars and you're hearing this, you're a communist.
How do I leave an Apple review?
I can show you.
I found it.
You click the 5 stars, and then I believe it gives you an option to leave a written review. And
Boom.
then you can do that, and then eventually it'll show up, and we can read it on the pod.
As my vicious caffeine addiction cycle continues.
Yes.
Vicious.
And then also, as we were saying, leave 5 stars. Leave voice memos via Instagram. Follow the Instagram as well at Until Next Week Podcast, or our TikTok, or both. We have not had a lot of clips lately.
TikTok's days are numbered.
If you also want to make us clips, because the Joshua Schmitz of the Man Wagon Podcast has a real job and he is busy and he can't always do that, and he's awesome, so still listen to his podcast.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
But if you also want to maybe help us out, make clips for the great price of probably free, let us know, and we can give you the clips early, and you can be like, whoa, early release podcast, and then you can make cool stuff for us and everything. Let us know. And then also, just thank you again for listening. Like, we couldn't do this without you. Actually, we could.
You guys suck.
We really could do this without you, but it's more fun when people listen and say they enjoy the podcast and get a chuckle out of it and get a little bit of a spiritual journey as well with the number 1 sponsor of the week, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Michael, any final thoughts before we close out episode 94 of the Until Next Week podcast?
Stay based, brother. And remember, stay strapped or get the gat.
We'll see you next week.
That's right.
Thank you. Bye.
So, do you want to know how I got these scars?
That's the intro music. Episode 94 of the pod. We are done.
Based.